Sup world, it's the Prince of Venus back at it because our new season of skies, baby, and it just so happens to be Aquarius season. That's why we reached the middle fixed part of the winter, so it's time for all the Aquarius to come out and show everybody how to be unique because y'all got the juice. Alright, so happy birthday and happy solar return to all the Aquarius out there. Hope you guys enjoyed this past solar year. Now let's take a look at your 2026-2027 solar year forecast. Let's see what energies is ahead of y'all this solar year. Of course, before we take a look at the new energies coming ahead of y'all this solar year, let's run it back, go over the old energy that you guys were dealing with this past solar year. Starting with the Saturn and Pisces energy that you guys are actually still dealing with because it's in retrograde. But the main part of this energy was really happening early last year, all the way up until towards the end of May. So before May of last year and currently right now, what you guys are dealing with is a lot of hard work, a lot of stress, and a lot of issues, and also a lot of restriction revolving around the things that you value most, all right? Your finances, your possessions, your assets, all right? The things that bring a lot of value in your life, these things have been going through a lot of stress and issues for you, all right? So hopefully that you guys have been staying disciplined and been making the necessary decisions and choices in order to improve in this area, all right? In order to get your money going again and in the right direction, because you guys only got a couple more weeks of this energy. So it's important that you guys tie up the loose ends and fix and make the necessary changes that you need to make, all right? It's important that you guys do so because once this energy changes into the new energy, what you guys have been working on is going to carry into the new energy. So if you guys been making the right changes, then when the new energy approaches, you're going to be in good shape. But if you guys haven't been making the right decisions and choices when it comes to your finances and the things that you value most, then when the energy changes, you're in trouble. All right. So hopefully you Aquarius have been doing what you need to do because the energy is getting ready to change in a few weeks. Now the other major energy that you guys are dealing with this past solar year was the Jupiter and Gemini energy that really ended the early part of summer, June 9th of last year. So before that, what you guys were dealing with was a lot of new experiences or just simple growth if you were vibing high, revolving around the things that you love and enjoy. Your creativity, your children if you have them, okay? So hopefully you guys were having good experiences here because you were vibing high, but if you weren't vibing high, then the experiences may have not have been too good with the things that you love and enjoy, okay? Now remember, the energy did change in June, so the current energy that you're in is impacted by how you dealt with that energy with the things that you loved and enjoyed. So hopefully you was vibing high, because if you was, then right now when it comes down to your lifestyle and it comes down to your habits and things that you do on a daily basis, you're experiencing good things here because you was vibing high then, all right? So right now, if you're not experiencing good things with your lifestyle, the things you do on a daily basis, or even your health, if you're having bad experiences here, that means you weren't vibing high. So it's important that you guys make the necessary changes or do what you need to do to experience good things and fix the things that you messed up with this past solar year. Now let's briefly go over the long-term energies that you guys were dealing with this past solar year. Starting with the Uranus and Taurus energy that you guys are actually currently still dealing with it because it's in retrograde. It's last retrograde, so it's important that you guys tie up the loose ends with this energy. This energy really ended July 7th, but it's back in session, so you guys could fix the changes or the last few changes you need to make when it comes to your home and family life, all right? Your domestic issues, all right? You guys have had a lot of changes here these last several years. Now this is the last chance to fix any issues you may have when it comes to your home and family life or whatever domestic issues you may have, all right? This energy ends in April, and when it ends, all right, it's gonna switch into another big energy. So it's important that you guys are taking care of any home and domestic issues that you have. You have to, from now till April, to make sure that these uncontrollable changes that you guys have been having at home are squared away, all right? You want to do that before the energy changes. And also with the other long-term energy with Neptune and Pisces, this really ends next few days, early part of your Aquarius season, all right? So this energy is just about over. And what this Neptune and Pisces energy was bringing you guys was a lot of spiritual luck or bad luck or delusion revolving around your finances, your value system, the things that you value most, all right? So you guys already have been dealing with a lot of stress and issues revolving around this area. So it's important that you guys didn't add any delusions to it and just added some good luck to it, all right? So it's important that you guys were vibing high, because if you were vibing high, then this energy really probably helped you out. But if you're not vibing high, then you probably been experiencing some bad luck, a lot of delusional things revolving around your finances and your value systems, all right? So those were the old energies. Now let's take a look at the new energies ahead of y'all this year. Now, Aquarius, is the first new major energy I want to talk about is the Saturn moving to Aries energy happening February 13th, all right? So what this energy is going to bring you guys a lot of hard work, a lot of stress, a lot of issues, and also a lot of restriction revolving around the things in your environment, the things in your community, the people you deal with socially on a normal basis, okay? You guys may be having to put in a lot more discipline into this area of life, okay? So the things that you guys have been dealing with in your environment may have already been starting to get a little more difficult, right? So it's important that you guys pay attention to this energy, because you did get a sneak preview of this energy last summer. From end of May all the way up until September, what you guys were feeling was a lot of this energy, all right? So whatever was going on in your community, your environment, socially, all right, this energy is going to be in full effect coming February 13th, okay? So make sure you've been paying attention to this energy so you know how to navigate and deal with this energy, because this energy will be here for the next couple of years, all right? So it's important that you guys are aware and paying attention to what's going on in your community and environment with this energy. Because the next new major energy that's ahead of y'all this solar year, Aquariuses, is the Jupiter and Leo energy that's happening right after this Jupiter and Cancer energy that you guys are currently dealing with. This energy shifts June 30th of this solar year. So what this is going to happen is a lot of new experiences will be happening around your relationships, all right? The people you deal with on a one-on-one basis, your spouse, your business partners, a lot of new experiences will be happening here. And if you're vibing high, there's going to be great new experiences, maybe having a lot of growth in your relationships. But if you haven't been vibing high, then maybe you're having some bad experiences here ahead of y'all this solar year, all right? So like I said, hopefully right now, while the energy is revolving around your lifestyle, your daily routines, hopefully you guys are vibing high and making the right decisions in your daily routines and your habits in order to manifest or attract good things in your relationships when the energy change June 30th and on, okay? So make sure you're vibing high and making the right decisions and choices here, so when the energy shifts in end of June, you guys are expecting growth when it comes to your relationships. Now, Aquarius, let's take a look at the new long-term energies coming towards y'all this solar year. Starting with the Uranus moving into Gemini energy happening April 25th. Now remember, it's a big energy that's going to be here for several years, and what it's going to bring you guys a lot of uncontrollable and revolutionary changes revolving around the things that you love and enjoy, the things that bring out your creativity, and even your children if you have them, right? A lot of uncontrollable changes will be happening here the next several years. Now, you did get a sneak preview of this energy last summer into the fall. From July to November, you got a sneak preview of what these changes will feel like. So revolving around the things that you love and enjoy, your children, whatever change that you felt here from July to November, these changes will be happening more and bigger coming April 25th and on, when the energy shifts for good, okay? So it's important that you guys are paying attention to this energy as well. Remember, it is a long-term energy, so it's something that you're gonna have to ride the wave on, just kind of learn and grow with these changes, okay? Now, the other major long-term energy is it's an even longer energy. That is the Neptune moving to Aries energy, which happens January 26th, okay? Any day from now. So it's important that you guys paying attention to this energy as well. What this energy is gonna bring is a lot of good luck or bad luck or delusional things revolving around your environment, all right, your community, the things you do socially, all right. A lot of spiritual things will be happening here for the long term, all right. So it's important that you guys are paying attention to this energy as well, and you're vibing high with the energy, because if you want good luck in your life, it's gonna happen in your community and environment if you're vibing high, right? So pay attention to these energies and make sure you're aware of the new energies that's ahead of y'all this solar year. Now, of course, just remember the length of these long-term energies. Remember, the Uranus and Gemini energy, you got that for about 5 to 6 years. For the Neptune Aries energy, you got that for about 15 to 16 years. And also the Pluto and Aquarius energy, which I didn't talk about, you got that for about 18, 19 years. And what that requires from you guys, a lot of power and control over your personal life and your personal matters. So it's important that you guys take control of your personal issues with that energy, all right? So just remember, with these long-term energies, just ride the wave and just be aware of them, all right? You're not going to be able to do too much about them, but just understand them and just know how to deal with them over time. Now, Aquarius, so overall, just remember the key focus for you guys this solar year is to make sure that you're paying attention to your lifestyle decisions and choices, and even your health and your daily routines, all right? Make sure that you guys have good decision making here, so you're having the right experiences or good experiences here, because this will impact your future relationships or the people you deal with on a one-on-one basis. It will have a lot of impact on that if you're vibing high. So you want to make sure you're doing the right things and making the right decisions here, because if you want to have a good solar year, it starts right here with your lifestyle and the decisions you make here. And also, what I want to recommend for you guys this solar year is to take action on all your social issues and concerns. It's important that you guys handle these issues head on, and also your environmental needs. Whatever your environment asks from you, you make sure that you assertively address these issues and concerns when it comes to your community, your environment, and all your social issues and concerns. And that wraps it up for your 2026-2027 solar year forecast, Aquariuses. Peace.